Hello. Some changes in the feel of our weather over the next few days. In fact, when we factor in the strength of the wind, it will feel sub-zero for some parts of eastern and northeastern Scotland. Into the weekend, we stick with a chilly feel. There will be quite a lot of dry weather, though, and some spells of sunshine.
And it's that time of year again. It's started.
Your favourite.
I love it. I love it. Thousands of starlings have been captured swooping above a nature reserve. This in Preston, Lancashire. Wow.
Look at that. So that is, in case you didn't know, that's a murmuration. It's believed to be one of the largest of the year so far.
Unless you know better and want to send us a picture this morning,
Yes.
experts say that this kind of behaviour gives the starlings protection from their predators so that they can stick together and those predators can't single out just one starling because there are thousands, too many of them to tackle.
Well, we said it's the time of year when we might see murmurations, and guess who has recently seen a murmuration? Just our Carol. Morning, Carol.
Good morning, both. That's right, Sal. Last Wednesday afternoon in Blackpool, there they were on the shore. What a fantastic display as well. Nature is amazing. The weather today, well, it's certainly mixed. It's going to be fairly cloudy for many of us, mild, breezy, and there's some rain. We've almost got the lot here.
Good morning. It's a bright start this morning, although there is quite a bit of cloud around. It's fairly high, so some hazy sunshine and it's dry.
Morning. That's a beautiful sunrise.
It is, isn't it, John? For many of us in the south today, we could well see some beautiful sunrises if you haven't already. Now, there's some mist and fog around, and it's also quite a cold start for some in some eastern areas, not so in the west, where it's already mild. And we're going to continue with this mild theme as we go through the course of today. But after today, it starts to change from the north. It's going to turn colder, and on Friday, we're all going to get a cold blast of Arctic air.
All morning she's been telling us to brace for it getting a bit colder. Morning, Carol.
Good morning, Sal and John. Good morning to you too. Sal is absolutely right. The temperature is going down, but not today, because today it is going to be a mild day. There's quite a lot of cloud around. We've got some drizzle, we've got some patchy light rain, and it's breezy. And there'll be a lot of dry weather, but if you're exposed to this wind, it will feel cold. This is what it will say in your temperature, 5 to 9 in eastern areas, but this is how it will feel against your skin. We're like freezing in Aberdeen, so bear that in mind, Sal and John.
You're going to need a jumper, Carol.
And a coat and a scarf and a hat and gloves.
We'll see you in half an hour with that. Thank you.
Thanks.
Tell you what, I've seen some fantastic pictures coming in as well this morning of sunrises in some parts of the country. If you got a sunrise and a murmuration, that'd be special, wouldn't it, Carol?
Certainly would. You be in Clover, John. Good morning, everybody. There are some beautiful sunrises this morning. The one behind me was taken by one of our weather watchers earlier in Herne Bay. Now, the forecast for many of us today is a cloudy one.
Carol, Andy's messaged us on Twitter with the most unsubtle bit of gloating I've ever seen. He says, "What's the weather like in the Maldives for next week, Carol?"
Oh, thanks,
Don't
Andy.
tell him. Don't tell him.
Andy, have a lovely holiday.
Yeah.
Damn you, Andy.
Yes.
Thank you very much indeed. Thanks, Carol.